Good morning, guys. I hope all is well. I'm just going to do a video about what I'm looking for so far this week. Well, what I'm going to be looking for this week. Didn't go over some trade opportunities last week. So, AU, as you can see, actually, no, let's start with dollar. So, dollar, we've been pretty bullish. I did want to see if we could have some sort of reactions from this hourly zone from here, and you can see price has pretty much invalidated that, and we are actually now, in my guess, probably going to take out this high. So there's nothing really that much within this range that we can be looking to trade from. So I think it's going to be the case of price just kind of doing something like this and kind of popping back up into this zone in here, and then see if we can get some sort of reactions from here. But I'm just looking for massive continuations going into next week. AUD/USD, potential for shorts just on the daily. I'm really just looking for that pull up to then continuation back down lower. If we're dropping it down, there's not really anything massively in here. We do have this small zone in here that we potentially could be trading from anywhere in around that 4 hourly zone. There was a trade last week I didn't place. I had this set up, but it was a real shame because this would have looked really nice. Shorts from this 15-minute zone here could have been looking to either target the low. Personally, I would have still massively been targeting this low. So overall, oops, targeting down here. So that potentially could have been a nice trade. It's fine. It does not matter if you miss trades. Sometimes it is fine just to sit on your hands. Basically have the same setup on this as GU as well. There was a really, really nice 15-minute supply zone, which we were looking to trade from. So that would have been really nice, but we didn't get it. I didn't. That's fine. It is what it is. So let's break this down. So it's basically nothing more than we had all of this. Oops, we had all of this bearish momentum. This is our breaker structure. You can see we just had this high that ran everything in here. We had our London manipulation going into New York session. Price came lower. We pull back into the Asian session within here. Asian test of New York supply and continuation short. And as you can see, going into London, we kind of just opened and then we broke lower. So again, continuing with broken structures, it's now going to be the simple case of looking for a pullback and potential continuations back down at least into this low. Whether price is going to pull up first or whether price is actually going to break first and then actually go higher, we will see. But overall, we are bearish, so I would not be doing anything other than looking for potential short moves. Gold as well, honestly, for me, nothing really that amazing. We've just been bearish so far. This is our low, this is our high, this is our lower low. Wait for price to see if we can create a lower high to actually then come down and create a lower low. Just continuing with bearish momentum. As you can see on the daily, we don't really have anything that we possibly could be trading from. We could have a potential target as around 50% of this whole move. Personally, I don't really like to do this, but there's nothing really in here which I'm looking for that clean. Just dropping down on that hourly, we could potentially see this move come into here, or if price wanted to come a little bit deeper into our discount section, we could see price maybe react from this zone, because this is the point where we took this high here, took this high, then we continued and we fell, but we did actually have some mitigations here. So kind of really looking for in and around this zone or even a little bit higher. But if I'm going to be really honest, there's nothing I'm looking for in any of these, to be fair, do have equal lows down here, and we have some resting liquidity here and here as well. So I think that's just going to be a massive target for price, and I would not be surprised if going into like Monday, Tuesday, we kind of just rolled. That would not surprise me. So that's gold. US 30, again, US 30 kind of the same setup as AU. We had our manipulation of all of these highs, then price actually come down, and then we broke structure. So we're just looking for the zone that caused that break. Well, it was actually this 15-minute up move. Look, took 50%. 50% is here. What's in and around the 50%? Okay, cool. We have this 50-minute supply zone. I'm just going to be looking for this to get tested. You can see price come up. We tested it. I was just targeting the lows here. So this was a 1 to 3, could have been held and taken to a further target down into here, as I am targeting this daily low in here. So again, would not be surprised if price kind of opened and we continued lower. That's kind of the thesis of this week's agenda, just potential bearish movements. I'm really looking for a lot of these lows on something dollar pair to actually get tested. So like I said, sells are what I'm looking for. Again, US 30, I'm not really looking for anything too crazy. I know we do have a lot of highs in here, so price could run that. Again, with here, you can see price never ran anything, it just died. So we could have something, we could just roll again. This is my low, this is my high within the market. So anywhere kind of above the 50% to take this, start selling this back down is going to be on my radar. If there is no setup, then I'm really not going to take anything. There's no point forcing trades. So yeah, let's see what the week brings on US 30. Again, NAS just targeting these lows overall, if not potentially a little bit deeper into our first zone of protocol within here. We can take a look and had basically the exact same setup as what we were all looking for. So we had all of these highs that got raided until we had that one final move. Price then broke structures here. I'm looking for the zone that caused that break. You can see that was this last 15-minute in here. Sells from the open of this zone could have been very much valid. Personally, for me, I would have been targeting this low in here. And you can see we had that target hit for around 18 pips. We could have easily held and had this major low as your target, and that would now be a 1 to 6. So that would very much be valid. Also, again, I'm just looking for continuations back down lower. Euro pound has been some really nice opportunities. Let's go back. So we broke out on a 4-hour. Price came back down. We did holler back up into this 4-hour zone. I was looking for if price was gonna give me one more move back up into here and then actually head back down. Now, I had an order in this zone for ages, all the way back here, and I had a feeling and the idea this is going to come down. We had a really, really nice accumulation within this zone. This is the supply which caused that to be broken. Now, I was looking for buys in the morning. We had a shift here, and I was looking for buys off anywhere in this zone. Now, I did say I just wanted to wait for a reaction. You can see price actually came down, would have tested my order. My spread never actually tested it, so that was really, really a shame. I did actually get in on a position here, just understanding that we have equal lows here, which price had actually never ran. This was just our manipulation of this whole zone, testing our higher time frame demand. So caught entry here, had a really tight stop loss around 6 pips. So I was literally watching this. Yep. So got an entry in around here just off the test of my order, because the spread didn't catch it. So I was risking exactly the same. So it makes no difference me actually manually placing it or not. But you can see we kind of had that sell to buy, buy to sell movement, and it was kind of this sell, buy, sell momentum, which was kind of what was really looking quite nice for me. And you can see price then broke higher out of this zone, so that was nice to see. And again, you can see we did actually start shifting momentum when we got to here. This was a nice indication. Again, all of that morning we were just manipulating, and then we had that one final manipulation going into London Open. You can see really nice 15-minute move, sell to buy. This is what shifted out of this structure in here, test. And then we had this shift in momentum, and I was like, okay, cool. This is the shift that I've been waiting for. Now I'm just going to be looking for the zone that caused that shift. And you can see this was that last 5-minute sell to buy movement. So going into Friday, caught entries off of this zone, and then we're taking this ride higher. So again, we have a major shift, breaker structure here, amazing. I'm just going to be looking for the zone that caused this breaker structure to happen. Well, you can see it was this 15-minute move in here. Even though we do have this last 15-minute move, and we could have entries from here, my euro pound spread isn't the best, so I'm going to be taking a position from this higher zone, just to counter that tiny imbalance. Stops just below the low. I am just going to be targeting all of these highs. You can see we had a high, kind of tested, we rolled down, and we come up. We have that higher high. We're going to roll down, test it, and then come back high. So that is my aim, and that is the idea for next week. This is looking really nice for longs. We can even use our fib from our low to our high. Simple fib lining up with entry point, and then final targets are going to be this hourly zone on the 15-minute. On my MetaTrader, we do actually have a gap that's caused in this zone, so I am definitely going to be looking for this gap up here. To be fair, I don't think we can see it on here. Yeah, no, in here there is actually a gap on MetaTrader, so I'm going to be looking for seeing if that actually does get filled. But honestly, I'm just really waiting for the continuations, and the slow ride higher. We are bullish. We've had a really nice test of demand. We've had a really nice accumulation play out. This is our spring. This is our test, and now we're just looking for another test from our break, and then that continuation higher. So hopefully I'm already in a position here. I'm already in a position here. I never really hold trades over the weekend, but I am going to do this on this occasion. So I'm just going to be waiting for that short move into this zone, and then continue higher. I'm sorry this wasn't like the most interesting breakdown. A lot of the XXUSD pairs are kind of just falling, and if there is nothing that looks that amazing, then honestly just stay out. There's no point trying to force trades and things like that. So euro pound is obviously one that I'm looking at the most. If you guys got any questions, please let me know. Feel free to fire away, and I will help you as much as I can. All right, guys.